Hello and welcome to the Wawazen Waterfall School. Today I want to show you a little bit about the evolution of thread fountains. So what you can see here in the back is the beginning of my thread fountain experiences, because like 13, 14, 15 years ago, when I have built my first thread fountains, I had only these brass nozzles. And what I didn't know back then when I started the indoor waterfall business, I didn't know how badly brass can corrode. And this you can see here in the back. So when you use reverse osmosis water, what you need to do, because you need lime-free water, otherwise if you have calcification in the water, your nozzles will clog anyway. But if you use reverse osmosis water, your brass nozzles are going to look quite a little bit like that. And it's not only ugly, it's also a little bit dangerous, because nozzles can clog, water can start to fall free instead of running on the thread. This causes splashes, and that can cause water damages. So even drops can cause water damage. Okay, this is the past. So luckily now we have or let's say, I have invented the stainless steel nozzles, which you can see here. They are absolutely resistant against reverse osmosis, and they look really much better. And now let me show you another big step in the evolution of the thread fountains, because when we started a long time ago, what we had the nozzles, and we had a nut on the other side. So we always had to fix the nozzle from the other side of the container using a nut. But this forced us to create containers, number one, which have to be pretty big. Number two, we would have to have a kind of a cover. And also it's pretty hard, because if we wanted to change nozzles or change the thread, because if you want to change the thread, you have to have the nozzle in your hand. So it became pretty difficult to get the nozzles, because you always had to be able to get to the nut, which is at the other side of the container. Until finally we have tested and invented a much smarter solution, which is not using a nut from the other side, but creating a thread in a square tube. And that really worked, or let's say that really works super fine now. Okay, so let me just show you how this looks then now. And here you can see we have the nozzles inside the square tube, but we don't need a nut anymore. We just can screw the nozzle from below inside the square tube. And because we don't need any nuts anymore, we also don't have to be able to put our hands in the square tube, which means we can work with square tubes instead of, such big boxes where also, you need a much higher amount of water in here before all the nozzles get covered. Whereas if you use a square tube, as I can show you here, you only need a very small amount of water, so that all nozzles get in contact with the water and then can redirect the water on the thread. So, which means now we have so many more possibilities regarding the set of the nozzles and the position of the nozzles, and we don't have these pretty ugly corrosion problems which I have showed you at the beginning. So I hope this helps understanding how thread fountains work today. 14 years ago, I wouldn't be able to tell you this. So yeah, I hope it's now some benefit for you, and you're going to avoid the problems which we have had back then. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.